आपको मैं ये बोलूँ कि आप 18 लाख की गाड़ी खरीद सकते हैं जिसके पर होंगे, कल जियो टीवी पे दिखाया है उन्होंने जैसी
बातें करेंगे,
disappeared मैंने नहीं देखा, but it flashed, and that was announced 12 years ago, and I have a friend who actually mentored that company. अगर मैं आपसे 12 साल पहले कहता कि I'll give you a car if you fly, very simple answer is what we will normally get, because when you talk about weird things, this is what the answer is. You have to see and believe. So similarly, if somebody was to put a Toyota industry in this country, and the other guys, and we knew that Honda is going to come out with flying car, would it be, and Toyota have no clue how to do that. So which car will be flying or be selling in a few years? We have to understand how technology is going, and then based on that, towards go to it. So for example, I overheard you guys are doing something for polio. So we have built a website. It's called rehanhealth.com, and you're putting all the content related to all the health information on the web. And the same content will be downloadable on mobile phone and a DVD in 40 rupees, which will be available to all the mobile shops, which can then again give it to the बच्चा होने वाला है, ये फिल्म देख ले, फिर आगे देख लो, माँ के पास आएगा, ये सारी फिल्में देख लो. So it becomes easy. He doesn't have to go to school to learn all that, because it's just film, and it's an interesting film. Film is something which has now power of scale, because remember, this phone is just 2,000 rupees. The सस्ते से सस्ता Nokia phone is 2,000 rupees. This phone is 2,000 rupees. It has all the gizmos in the world also inside it. Even has Skype on it. So really weird. So this is something which we created also for our in-house. So again, everything which we were creating for our in-house for training, like .NET programming, PHP programming, वगैरह वगैरह मुश्किल से चीज़ें, so we started putting it all on there. So यहाँ लिखा हुआ है, वीडियो एडिटिंग कैसे करते हैं, वर्ड कैसे चलाते हैं, ऑफिस कैसे चलाते हैं, सब यहाँ लगाना शुरू कर दिया. And then we were getting our house fixed. So मेरी बीवी करा रही थी वो सारा काम, so उसको लोग उल्लू बना देते थे कभी. So I said, let me get you a course on how to carpentry works. So I got the videos made for how to become a carpenter. So we have carpentry 101. So if you go there, you will learn everything about carpentry in 2 hours. Every basic information, रंदा क्या होता है, ये क्या होता है, ये क्या होता है, ये क्या होता है, सब आपको जवाब यहाँ मिल जाएंगे. And then I was in Prime Minister House 3 weeks ago doing some similar kind of trainings, and the guys, the chairman from NAFTEC came on board. And NAFTEC is the largest 2,000 training institutes, and they are the authority of doing this. उन्होंने कहा यार ये तो बड़ी अजीब सी बात है, तुम तो हमारे पास तो 12 अरब रुपए खर्च कर चुके, अभी तक तो ऐसी कोई चीज़ भी नहीं है. Can you give it to us? कितने पैसे लोगे? ये तो क्या? ऐसे कैसे होगा? But the point was that we want to spread it. So they have agreed to announce all this content, all the institutions, and we'll build 500 more skills with them to give out through videos. So video is becoming very easy to absorb, understand, and spread. Digital और old का मिलाप है ये. So this is all available. And again, if somebody tomorrow decides कि Rotary School होना चाहिए, go ahead, because you guys have a huge network. So you can have a rotaryschool.com, which can go out and educate from nursery to metric. You leverage it. I don't care about my brand. My interest is कि पाकिस्तान को जल्दी से जल्दी उस हालत से बाहर निकालें. Same thing goes for training. Same thing goes for entrepreneurship. So all the businesses I'm making, I'm training everybody else. ये लो, अगर मेरे समोसे की दुकान है, सामने वाले समोसे की दुकान आप लगा लें. I have no problem. Because I believe that competition is always healthy. I don't believe in patents and all that stuff. I really don't believe it. I believe in open source. There are 14,000 post offices in Pakistan. I believe that outside every post office I can have a barkaba wala, samosa wala, pakode wala, tailor, and I can make money on it. So can you. That is what we are working on, and we're teaching again through film. We're not going to open a training center, physical center to educate, because it cannot be done on that scale if you do it physically. So far, say it. So next question, I'm done. जी.
Today, the biggest problem, social problem, is children watching TV, cartoons, which are affecting their way of conducting their life. So they can be, they can still watch and listen and learn rather than waste time on things which they should not watch and listen. So I would like to compliment.
Well, don't just compliment, do something about it, take an action. Anything which you are dreaming of doing, tell me and I'll help you accelerate. So I started the UAE Philanthropic Society also. I go every month to Dubai, same thing, kind of people with a great heart. So far we've done 4 projects for them. We're not charging anything, we're just saying, आपको हम scale करना सिखा देते हैं. Actually, I started with a Syrian guy. He's living in Dubai. And the whole idea is, if you use technology to do whatever you're doing, it'll just scale up. Think bigger. You know, why can't there be 8,000 barbecue tonight? As soon as I say that, people like, पागल हो गए हो. Very simple. When 45,000 McDonald's सही हो सकते हैं, लेकिन barbecue tonight क्यों नहीं हो सकते? Why? Because we can't think that way. We are not ready to scale in our mind. We think that हमारी कोई branch नहीं है is something to be proud of. It's not something to be proud of. It's something to think about. You can have employment for another 10,000 people just by giving out franchises or businesses, branches. वो गल्ले भी नहीं से हटते. So that's very important that we need to start thinking in a different way if we want to really fix something. So if you can see here, can we go back? किसी उधर ले जा सकते हैं? A lot of people have been saying कि तुम्हारी कोई दुकान अभी तक नजर नहीं आई. बातें तो तुम 1 साल से कर रहे हो, कुछ नजर ही नहीं आ रहा है. So the answer to that is that we are doing everything reverse. Now people go and start 1 dukaan, then 2 dukaan, then 3 dukaan, and then they learn and they do that way. I'm not doing that way. I'm going to build a website. I'm going to build an ERP system. I'm going to build every system possible to run my first shop, just like the 100th shop to work. Then when I feel I'm ready, then I'll start my first business. I can't start till I feel अगर एक समोसा खराब हो गया ना, मैं दिल्ली वाला आदमी हूँ, किसी भाई ने अगर फोन आएगा, ये तुम्हारा समोसा खाया था बहुत खराब, and I will be the one punished because I'm putting my own name on it. And here I want to be sure that I have a support mechanism, managers, under managers, बहुत बड़ी team चाहिए in order to do all that. Even if it's a samosa shop, it has to be able to scale up. So if you look here, we have these videos of everything, events, organizing the events of Samosa Wala needed people. So we created Rehan events. Okay, now the events manager has his own company, goes out, scales it up. Well, let's do an event company which we are making. हमारे यहाँ आपके यहाँ की शादी हो, आपके यहाँ की किसी event हो, किसी को तो manage करना होता है. You can just call them up. We'll do an event for 3,000 rupees rather than 30,000 rupees. Scaling it up. When we do the same thing 10,000 times, we make 3 crore a month. Because we're doing it so many times, we can scale it up. We can make the McDonald's process and everything. McDonald's success story was there was a queue outside. People were just paying 99 cents for the burger. And it was over and over and over, same thing. So when you do the same thing over and over, you scale it up. Process बना देते हैं, तरीका सेम कर देते हैं, तो बार-बार आप कर सकते हैं. अगर मैं 10 बन कबाब की दुकानें खोलूँ या 50 खोलूँ, 100 खोलूँ, 100 के बाद मुझे कितनी मुश्किल होगी 101 बन कबाब खोलना. It's like piece of pie. So we have. So then we started another मंतख हमने शुरू करी. We started creating portals. आप में से सब बहुत सारी different industry में होंगे. For example, you are from the airline industry, right? Let me show you what I'm doing for an airline. So let's do Rehan Air for example. So this is our airline, starting with $100. Why can't we start an airline with $100? We can start everything else. So what we're doing is we're building the brand equity, which normally an airline doesn't. They do it with the service quality in the end. We're building the brand equity day one. We're giving out 5,000 jokes related to airline industry. So now jokes are the biggest viral content on the internet. So if you are in airline industry, if you share on your Facebook an airline joke, it will spread like crazy. And before and after every joke, we have an advertisement on it. Free of charge. Free of charge marketing. Can you play one of the jokes, please?
In addition, no jokes.
Huh?
Innovation, no jokes.
Innovation, no joke. So we have inspiration section, we have skill training. So for example, if you want to become a stewardess, how do you become a stewardess? We have training school on there. If you want to become a pilot, we're interviewing pilots and putting it there how to become a pilot. Everything to do related to your industry is going on there. So we have Rehan rice, we have Rehan pakoda, we have samosa, we have Rehan wheat, milk, you name it. All the large industries, we're building Wikipedias of those industries, so you can go in and just educate yourself very quickly, learn very quickly, and then make sure that the quality is good. Now, if you look at just the logo, the presentation makes you believe that this is a real airline. If somebody was sitting in Kathmandu and thought there is an airline in Pakistan by that name, would he believe or not? So belief is the most important part of everything else. So if I can make that person believe that every other day your friend in Nepal is watching an airline ad from Rehan Air, he wants to come in and buy an airline, he wants to start an airline. Which airline will he buy? It doesn't exist, but it doesn't matter. But the brand equity of that brand is at more than Shine Air, for example. So that's what we're building. So we're building videos which will teach people how to buy a ticket, how to stand in queue, how to go to the toilet if you're going for Hajj. All that content doesn't exist. So we're building that, we're putting our logos and everything, and that making it available so that you can use it. You can use it, but you will be advertising us while you are promoting and fixing your own problems. Because we are so small, we're so agile, we're so quick in doing this, we can do it. As Shine Air, yes, you have, or Emirates, for example, has $1 gazillion, but they're not able to think it, and they can't do it, they will come and buy it up. So the business model of .com industry is being used over here. In .com industry, what happens is you go and fix a problem. You don't think of making money. You go and fix a problem. As soon as you fix a problem, people start using you. And when you start using you, you go and sell yourself. And that's how things are built in the .com industry. And then all I'm doing is I'm using the physical industry, fixing it up, mixing it up with the technology industry, and creating great brands, creating great products, solving a lot of problems. So again, if you guys have any problems, please tell me. I'd love to solve them, because that's how we make money. All the problems which we have in this country are opportunities. So it's up to us if we look at them as a problem or we look at them as an opportunity. Thank you so much.
I have a question. Yes. With such phenomenal development in the field of technology, do you think we'll be able to do away with schools in the coming years, sooner or later? I don't know, but the way it was presented, I thought that we will not be able to do it.
So in my particular opinion, every person I'm just coming from Hussain Dawood's office, and he is creating this school of economics, and I've been telling them since yesterday, every person I meet, Allahwala Foundation का आप लोग जानते होंगे, they're also trying to build university. I'm saying बनाओ. वजह उसकी क्या है कि हम एक ऐसे मुल्क पे रहते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत हाई स्पीड इंटरनेट है. Extremely fast internet is available for 400 rupees a month in this country.